Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Weeping Water, Nebraska. Winner, South Dakota. Protection, Kansas. Snowflake, Arizona. Roundup, Montana. Wink, Texas. What's in a name? Well, very often the story of the West, like a little place in Idaho that became the .30 caliber town.
Don't just shoot, aim! Who's got time to aim?
They're getting ready for a full charge.
It's a timberman.
They must have heard a gunfire. Thank the Lord for that.
Keep him running.
Hey, boy, give me a hand.
I got assist. He's all right.
We could have routed out those Redskins if we'd have had rifles.
Guns, rifles, Axel, I'm a businessman, not a soldier.
You boys showed up just in time.
Oh, those Indians were only having fun this time. But we might be too late the next time, especially if we're cutting timber in the high country.
We'll not be here for a next time.
That's not up to you, Hall. We do everything by vote, remember?
Well, Mr. Hall has the right notion. This tent city's sure no place to settle.
We like it here, Mr. Green.
I still say you'd be better off in a real town, like Lewiston or Cottonwood.
Mr. Green is right. I say we pack up and move on.
I'm with you, Mr. Hall.
All right, all right. We're going to have a discussion of whether we stay or we're going to move on. Let's do it proper, with a meeting. We'll have it at my place.
Naturally.
What do you think, Abel?
I think those Nez Perce renegades just might have scared them enough. I think we'll be losing our nesters in a little bit.
It'll take me hours to clean up around here. Those Indians kicked up a mountain dust with all that ruckus.
Ruckus? Jenny, you could have got yourself killed.
I'm all right, Jim. I've told you.
But the baby.
He's all right, too. You quit worrying about us.
Honey, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Hey, you said he's all right. How do you know it's going to be a he?
Because he has a kick like a young mule.
Well, here. Now, you let me do that and go rest a spell. Come on now.
Hey, Jim? I'm sorry.
Vex, don't you ever knock?
Well, how can you knock on canvas?
What is it, Mr. Shadwell?
Well, the fellas are having a meeting over at Colleen's store, and I was sent here to fetch Jim.
All right, I'll be along directly.
Miss Martin?
You want anything?
It's funny, but I got a hankering for some rock candy.
Oh, Jenny, I'd buy you a mountain of candy if it had just wiped that pain out of your eyes.
It's kind of a sweet pain.
Excuse me, Axel.
Thanks. Let's not go off half-cocked. This decision might just be the most important decision we'll ever make.
It may be our last if we decide to stay.
I don't understand you all. Why did you come with us in the first place?
Same as you, all of us, we figured the West was going to grow. We wanted to grow with it.
Well, when you grow, you gotta crawl first.
Not if you've got an arrow stuck through your chest.
We've seen a lot of places. We've come a long way together, and we like it here. The climate, the altitude, that sharp, clean air, I say we stay.
Sure, you want to stay. You put up this building. You brought in supplies from Lewiston. You've got a stake here.
We've all got a stake here, not just me. The rest of you could build homes and stores. We could build a town together.
Yeah, and have the Redskins burn it down.
We were caught unprepared today. What we need is rifles. You saw how those Indians turned tail when they heard the rifles.
We were lucky today. The timbermen arrived just in time.
What are your feelings on it, Jim?
Well, my wife is due to have our firstborn at any minute now. I want to get her over to Lewiston, where there's a doctor, where it's safe.
Jim, she's had good care here. You know that. And Mrs. Toomey has brought dozens of children into the world. She's as good as any doctor in Lewiston.
Oh, woods ain't no fit place to birth a baby. I got to side with Jim here.
You know, the fact is, I've been thinking about building me a little log cabin here up on the bluffs. I like it here.
And do what? It takes money to buy clothes and food. What do we do here?
And the same thing you would do in any town.
Well, I've already made up my mind to leave.
Listen to me, all of you. If you leave and go to Lewiston or some other town, there's people there before you. It's their town. This is ours. Or it could be. I say we go home and sleep on it and vote on it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the Redskins may be back.
There you are. They'll never let us alone.
Yes, we need rifles. We're going to have somebody ride into Lewiston and pick up some rifles.
I reckon I got the fastest team in these parts. I could take a buckboard and leave tonight. Should be back in the morning.
Thanks, Fez. And we'll take a vote on it tomorrow, meet in the afternoon. Agreed? And by tomorrow, we'll know if we're a town or just a nameless place on the map.
Don't you eyeball me like that, Annie. I'm just as bone-weary and tired as you are. You ain't no rocking chair, you know. I'll be right out.
Jericho, I'll be with you in a minute.
So take your time, take your time.
Mr. Crane, what can I do for you?
Just looking to see what I might need.
Go right ahead. Oh, you got something for you.
Yeah, a couple of skinny letters and a box from Mrs. Martin from her mother. It smells like cookies.
You get mail delivered here?
Oh, no, not really. Jericho picks it up in Lewiston, makes a special trip here. For a fee.
It don't hardly seem worth making my old Annie carry me across them mountains for the likes of that. This ain't even a town.
We hope to be one. There you are, Jericho.
It's your money.
If you lived in a real town, you get your mail delivered free.
Well, maybe one day we will be a real town. I might even set up a post office right here in the store.
You know, I thought that Nez Perce raid taught you people a lesson.
It certainly put the fear of God in some of us, that's for sure.
Then you mean to stay?
We're going to vote on it tomorrow. And I sure intend to make the others see it my way. Now, what can I show you, Mr. Green?
Oh, show me, a paint. Do you have any paint?
Well, I've got a couple of half-used cans, white paint and red paint.
Fine, that's just fine.
Abel, we're here like you said.
Hi, morning, boys. Sorry to take you away from your work. But we've got problems. So settlers again.
I thought you were going to pull out.
We figured those renegade Indians would run them off.
Yeah, so did I. But it didn't, leastways not all of them. And something else. They're getting mail.
Mail delivery here?
Yeah, from Lewiston. And you know what's going to happen when they find out about that Timber and Stone Act? There's going to be more claims filed in this country than you can shake a stick at. And we don't want that, do we?
I don't see how we can stop them, Abel. Not if they find out.
Well, we get rid of them before they find out.
You ain't saying we hurt those people, Abel.
Oh, nothing like that. No, we're going to scare them out, just like those renegade Nez Perce did. Only we're going to chase them clear out of the mountains, huh?
Jenny, we can't stay here. You saw what happened yesterday, and those Indians might be back.
It's too close, Jim. Baby could come any time now. I can't travel.
But we could be in Lewiston by tomorrow night if we left now. Now, Jenny, listen.
Jim, please. I can't explain it, but there's something about this place that feels like where we belong, like home.
Home? A tent and an open cook fire?
But it's ours, Jim. No one was here before us. We could build a house right here, a real home.
Jenny, I just want you and the baby to have the best of care. A doctor.
Mrs. Toomey knows what she's doing. She's been wonderful. And we have you to take care of us. That's all we'll need. That's all we'll ever need.
You got my mind all knotted up now. I was fixed to pull out of here.
I'll do whatever you want, Jim.
Jenny, you got more gumption than sense. But I guess that's why I love you so much. Hey, he does have a kick like a young mule.
Trees. Nothing but trees. It's beautiful country.
You can't eat beauty. What good is it? Why do you want to stay here?
Why? I feel good here. Like I belong.
You can't go by feeling. A man's got a reason what to do.
Once I was in love. Beautiful Irish girl. Too beautiful and too rich. I knew it wouldn't work out, but that didn't matter. I loved her anyway. The reason had nothing to do with it. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm in love with this land, its mountains and trees.
What happened to the girl?
I let her get away from me because I didn't try. And that's when I came out here. I mean to try harder this time and not lose what I love.
Well, you'll have it all to yourself. For if I have my way, the rest of them will be moving on. I'm sorry, Axel.
Did you get the rifles?
Yeah, and I got 500 rounds of ammunition, too.
What kind of rifles did you get?
Well, you said that you wanted rifles, and so
Yeah?
I went into Lewiston. I said, I want to buy some rifles. That's what I did. I bought some rifles.
Mind if I ride along with you?
No. You know, there's a lot of talk in Lewiston about this new Timber and Stone Act.
What's all that about?
Well, the government wants more people to come into Idaho, and so this new act gives them free timberland.
No wonder Abel Green was so anxious for us to move on.
Well, why would he want to do that anyway?
Well, don't you see all this fertile timberland? It's there for the taking. They want to keep it all for themselves. Let's tell the others about it. Yeah! Don't you see what this means? We have a future here. A future in the lumber business. This Timber and Stone Act should convince us to stay.
It doesn't mean anything to us. We're not wood choppers.
Anybody can learn to swing an axe.
Not with my back.
All right. So you stake out some acreage and you hire some men to do the chopping for you.
Maybe I could open a stable. They'll need somebody looking after their horses.
That's right, Fess. This whole act changes the whole picture.
Yes, but we ain't lumbermen.
All right. But think of a town in the middle of this fertile timber country. Think of the business it's going to bring, the saloons, the stores, the hotels, the barber shops.
Lewiston has already got those things, and that is where I'm leaving for.
I'm going with you, Mr. Hall.
How about you, Jim?
Ginny wants to stay, so I guess that's what we're going to do.
I see. Well, I'm heading out first thing in the morning, and that's what the rest of you better do if you expect to save your scalps.
You know what's wrong with us? We've got no ties. Nothing to make us one. We met on the road west, decided to throw in together to see where it brought us. We found this place, these beautiful mountains with their trees and beautiful green fields. And we're nothing but a bunch of tents and sleeping bags. There's nothing to hold us together, to make us one. And now, we've got a chance to build side by side, to build a town, a real town.
Well, that's all very pretty, Axel, but we are all just plumb talked out. Now, I say, let's put it to a vote.
I'm with you there.
Write the word stay, or write the word leave.
Mrs. Toomey! Mrs. Toomey!
Stay.
All right, that's 3 even.
Leave.
4-3.
Leave.
5-3. It's those Indians! They're back again!
How do you load these things? Grab yourself a handful of shells.
Axel ain't hit an Indian yet.
You're supposed to aim.
Well, I did it.
These rifles. The sights need adjusting.
No, Mr. Hall.
Abel Green, you.
I'm gonna stop this before somebody gets hurt. This time I'm gonna get me one of them sneaks. Don't shoot, it's me, Abel Green!
It is Abel Green. Hold your fire. Hold your fire! Stop shooting! What's the idea of all this?
Well, Mr. Colleen, it's like this. We figured we thought that we might be able to,
Scare us off for good, is that it?
well, something like that, but now we weren't gonna hurt you. That's the gospel's truth.
You were the ones that were going to get your heads blown off.
That's the ball fact. Now, we didn't know you had rifles.
Why? Why did you try to scare us off?
The timberland, isn't that right, Mr. Green? You were afraid we might hear about the Timber and Stone Act?
I guess that's the way it was.
I don't take kindly to being intimidated that way, Mr. Green. I'm not a man to scare off so easy. Axel, I've changed my mind. I'm staying. How do the rest of you men feel about that?
Peter. Yes.
There's really enough timber country around here for all of us. And it'd be kind of nice to have our own little town right here. With, friends.
It could be your town as much as ours, Mr. Green. What do you say, boys?
Yes. Hey, you know what? I got a full gallon of homemade wine I've been saving. How about doing a little celebrating, eh? Come on now. Hey. Hey, Jericho, come on in.
You know it's against the federal laws of the land to give whiskey to the Indians. I'm going to have to report this, Mr. Killeen.
They aren't real Indians, Jericho. They're friends.
Snort, paleface.
Come on in. I'll explain it all to you later. Hey, you got something for us?
I'm going to have to raise my fee for delivering your mail.
I'm already paying you more than it's worth.
It's a long haul from Lewiston to here. If this was a real town, the government would pay my fee and you get your mail delivered just for the postage.
We just became a real town.
What's the name?
Well, that's right. We'd better give it a name, boys.
Why don't we call it Lumberton?
They've already got a Lumberton somewhere.
Well, how about Timberville?
Oh, no, that doesn't have a ring to it.
Well, Axel built the first store here. Why don't we name it after him? Colleen, Idaho.
I'd be honored, Tom, but it's got to be a name that means something to somebody.
I got it. Let's call it Skadoodle.
Skadoodle?
I used to have this fat old hound dog, and his name was Skadoodle. And, well, I figured with all these trees and everything. I guess not.
I'm a father, twice. Ginny just had twins. 2 boys.
Twins? I never figured Jim some woman would be a repeater.
That's it. Repeater.
Repeater, Idaho?
No, the rifles. They're what really brought us together, side by side, fighting for what was ours. They're what really made us a town.
Axel's right. If it hadn't been for that repeater rifle, we would have been hot-footing it over to Lewiston right this minute.
Well, what's your suggestion, Axel?
Well, we'll read off the brand names of these rifles, and whichever name appears most, that'll be the name of our new town. Agreed?
Good idea.
All right, you read them off, and I'll keep tally. Well, I guess you all know the vote was almost unanimous, 17-3. So it's with great pride that we name our new town after the rifle that made it all possible. Winchester, Idaho.
This isn't the back lot of a Hollywood studio, and this little post office behind me is the real thing. We're here in Winchester, Idaho, the town named after a rifle. And Axel Killeen, he later became a senator from Idaho. And here's the mayor of Winchester, Mr. Lester Shattuck.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor, for telling the story of our town. We're proud of its history.
It was my pleasure. It's another true story of the American West. This is the journal of Peter Lassen, an account of his experiences leading a small band of settlers through the rugged and treacherous Sierra Nevada mountains. Many of them died along the way, and those who lived may have envied the dead. Theirs was an ordeal of near starvation. You You see, these were some of the first to venture into uncharted wilderness. The trail they blazed was later to become known as the Lassen Death Route. We're going to show you why it got that name and how the lives of Lassen and his entire party came to depend on what they would find on the other side of the mountain.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Turner, I'm sorry.
What happened, Peter?
I tried to tell him how sorry I am about his wife. I guess he still blames me.
Blames you?
He's got to blame somebody.
But why?
Human nature.
It certainly isn't your fault his wife got the fever.
I know that, and you know it, but I can't expect that from Turner and the others.
But I don't understand how they could...
It's simple. I'm the guide. They've got a right to expect miracles.
You did everything you could for Ann Trenner.
But it wasn't enough, was it, Judy? Just like it wasn't enough when the Hartman boy died or when Sam Potter died. They are dying one by one, and there's nothing I can do about it.
You've got to stop torturing yourself like this. Those deaths are not your fault.
Well, maybe not. Still, I came to you all in St. Louis and stirred up all your hopes and dreams. Oh, what was it I said? I'll lead you to the promised land, Sacramento Valley, California. Best farmland in the world. Going to build a fine little town there.
Well, that's right, Peter. It was what every one of us was looking for and hoping for.
Those two men we lost to the Indians back on the plains, they're not going to see that little town, are they?
We all knew there were risks. You told us about them.
Yeah. Everything was going pretty good till we got to these mountains. Every night I hear the children crying for food and the mothers saying tomorrow. At the end of each day, there's still no food. Every day the people are drifting farther away from me, Judy.
Not all of us, Peter.
I know that. If it wasn't for you and your brother Joel, I don't know what I would do.
It'll all be different when we get to the Sacramento Valley. This hunger's got everyone on edge. But remember how it was before the mountains? Everybody laughing and working together? It'll be like that again. You'll see.
It's Joel.
Pete. Pete, you gotta come quick. It's Trenner. He's trying to stir the others up against you.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard for him to do.
Pete, you gotta stop him.
All right, let's go down and see what he's got to say.
My wife is the sixth among us to die in this godforsaken country. You remember right last said he'd get us to California safely. Well, let's not fool ourselves any longer. We're starving to death up here, just like the Donner Party did 2 years ago. Yes, it was in these very same mountains that the survivors turned to cannibalism, just so they could stay alive. Lassen, I got something to say to you. We're all agreed. We turn back right now.
Now, you listen to me. Turning back would be the worst thing you could do. You've already gone 10 days without finding a fresh supply of meat. Up ahead, we're most likely to find it. But turn back over the same ground we just covered, and you know there's nothing. Any one of you think you could survive another 10 days without a new supply of food? All right. The faster we get underway, the faster we get out of this barren country.
Why didn't you tell us back in Missouri that we'd have to cross the Sierra Nevadas?
Because if he had nobody to come with him, then he'd have nobody to sell his precious Sacramento land to.
I had planned to cross the desert, but we couldn't get a full supply of water before we started. We'd all be dead by now if we'd tried it.
Then we didn't have much chance either way.
Why didn't we stop in Nevada?
Mrs. Dobson, we agreed to go all the way to California. Now, you know that.
That farmland's not going to do us much good if none of us lives to see it.
You're not being fair. Peter's doing everything he can to get you there.
Well, it's not good enough.
Then maybe you'd like to take over as a guide, Turner. Would you? Would anybody like to take my place? I'd be more than happy to step down if somebody thinks they can do a better job than I'm doing. What about it? All right. We'll keep doing things my way. Let's get back into the wagons. We still got 4 hours of good daylight left. Our animals are ready to drop. I think our best chance is to get rid of most of the weight we've been carrying. Now, that means throwing away a lot of things that none of us want to part with, but it's got to be done. I want you to get rid of all furniture, tools, everything that isn't absolutely necessary for survival.
If we throw away our farm tools, how are we going to work the land if and when we get to Sacramento?
If we don't throw them away, we might not get there at all. You fixing to take that chair?
That's right. It was Ann's favorite. I've had to give up practically everything she owned. I'm not giving up this chair.
Look, Trenner, I know how you feel, and I'd like to let you take it.
Like to let me? You got nothing to say about it, Lassen. The chair stays on the wagon.
The chair goes. Everybody's had to give up things they're fond of.
You think you're big enough to take it away from me?
If I have to, maybe. I hope you won't make that necessary.
Oh, my God!
Stop it, traitor! Stop it, you hear me? Stop it! Stop! All right, let him go, Joel! Drop it, traitor! Drop it! Drop it!
Joel, get him out of here. Let's get in our wagons and move out of here.
Collier?
How's Trenner, Joel?
He's all right. He almost kills you. Another second, you'd have been a goner for sure.
I know. Thanks for stepping in when you did.
Trenner must have been half crazy, attacking you that way.
I hope this taught him a lesson.
Sure taught me one.
What?
But the only people I can count on are you two. All the others would have stood by and let him kill me. Nobody even stepped in to stop him. And that's something I'm not going to forget. It's not easy looking after the lives of people who would let you die and probably congratulate the man who did it.
Maybe if you could give them some good news, that might help hold them together. How much farther do you think it is?
That's hard to say.
We're still a long way, aren't we?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. We're lost.
Oh, no.
But the map.
The map is wrong. None of the landmarks are showing up. I don't know where we are. I haven't spotted a landmark for the past 5 days now.
What do you think our chances are?
It's hard to say. We've been following the sunset, so we've got to be moving steadily westward.
Well, that's what happened to the Donner Party. They got lost up here, too.
Hey, everybody, listen. I overheard Lassen and Joel talking. I'm telling you, we're lost. He don't know where we are. Well, come on. What are you talking about?
What's that?
The line, the left line. All right, there he is. Go on, ask him for yourself.
Let's find out the truth.
Sure, buddy. Trenner says we're lost. Is that the truth, Lassen?
Of course not. He's making it up.
Is it true? I swear it is. You're not going to make a liar out of me. I'm going to prove what I'm saying. He writes everything down in his log. Let's take a look at that, huh?
Nobody touches that log! Look, if he's telling the truth, there's no reason why we shouldn't see that log.
Here it is.
Look here.
Right here on the last page. Read what he says in his own words.
Still haven't seen a landmark. 4th day away from last position charted on map, the Humboldt Basin. Entire party weak with hunger. Should this be found with our remains, let it be a testament to our struggle.
Then Trenner was right. We are going to die up here.
Lassen lied to us.
He had to lie to you. He was afraid if you found out the truth, you'd panic. And that's just what you're doing.
He lied to save his skin. Maybe we will die up here, but at least we'll have the satisfaction of hanging a man that's responsible for it. Yeah. Get his horse. Get some rope. Let's get him over here.
No, stop it! Leave him alone!
All right, right here. All right, let's get him on the horse.
No! This is murder! Stop it!
Get her out of here! Leave her alone!
Joel, tell them, please!
All right, listen to me! Lassen is our only chance to get out of here alive. You kill him, you kill all of us.
We never had a chance. He's just as lost as we are.
No, we're not lost. We're only 2 days from the Sacramento Valley.
What?
I can prove it. You see that mountain up there, the highest one? That's Mount St. Joseph. That's the one I've been looking for. I can show you the Sacramento Valley from there. It's just on the other side.
He's stalling. It'll take us 2 or 3 days to get up there, and he knows it.
What if you find out he's telling the truth? How'll you live with yourself then?
She's right. We can't hang him until we make sure he's lying.
If a few of us left at dawn, we could be at the top by nightfall.
We ain't got time.
A man's life is at stake. All our lives are at stake. Now, you gotta check out his story. Anybody else besides Trenner want to see him hang now? Let him come down. But if we don't see that valley, you're never coming back.
Pete, it's me. Joel. Joel, what are you doing? Helping you get out of here. No. The others find out, they'll kill you. Nobody will ever know it was me who helped you get away. Of course they will. Who else would they suspect? Judy, come on. She's waiting with horses. One for you, one for her. No.
I'm not going, Joe.
Are you crazy? They'll kill you if you... Unless Sacramento really is on the other side of that mountain.
I don't know if it is or not. It looks like Mount St. Joseph, but I'm not sure. I've never seen it from this side before.
Well, then you can't afford to take the chance.
I've got to. I can't leave those people out here. I'm the guide.
If it's not there, you won't be able to talk them out of stringing you up. Now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Well, what good you gonna do them if you're dead?
Well, if it isn't there, maybe I deserve to be strung up. I don't know. I know I've got to see this thing through. Now tell Judy I'm sorry.
It's the guard. Come on, Pete. Don't let us your last chance.
Get going, Joel.
All right, Charlie. Cut him loose.
That won't be necessary.
He could have gotten away during the night.
Now, why would I want to do that? We're almost there. I'll get saddled up and we'll get going. Easy, boy. Easy now.
We ought to be able to see the other side from up there.
What do you see?
Absolutely nothing.
It's too cloudy. We'll have to wait.
We haven't got time to wait. Our families are starving to death back there.
For how much longer are you gonna let them keep stalling you?
Shut up, Trenner. We said we'd wait until we could see what was down there. Now look, we could climb down. If we did, we probably wouldn't have the strength to climb back up.
Still, we did agree to check a story. Let's wait a while. Maybe it'll clear enough for us to see.
Probably stay like this for weeks. And I'll bet you Lassen knew it. That's why he led us up here on a wild goose chase.
Wait a minute. He had a chance to escape and he didn't. Doesn't that prove anything to you?
Yeah, it proves he thought he could outsmart us.
You're right, Trenner. That mist may last for days. If it ever does clear up this high up.
Well, then let's quit wasting time.
Now hold it! You said you'd wait until we found out what was down there.
We're not waiting any longer. Get him.
Now wait a minute! Come on, there's a good tree down by the horses.
Well, just don't leave him there.
Sacramento Valley. It's there. Hey, wait! Wait, it's there!
Wait! Stop! I see it! I see the valley! It's the Sacramento!
What's he saying? What difference does it make?
Wait!
All right, Lassen. You got anything to say? Because it's really going to be your last chance.
Nothing that would change your mind. You all know what you're doing is wrong. I don't have to tell you. I feel sorry for you. If you live, you're going to have to live with the guilt of my murder.
Stop! You gotta stop the hanging! Don't do it!
Maybe he's right. His death won't do the rest of us any good. And maybe the valley is down there. It's justice, Collier. He's getting what he deserves.
What's the matter? You turning yellow, Collier? We all agreed to pull the rope.
I'll do my duty like everybody else, I guess.
What's the matter with you? I said I saw it. I saw the valley. You gotta stop.
Did you hear him? Joel said he saw it. He'll say anything to stop the hanging, but it won't work this time. All right, men, pull!
What do you think you're doing? Hold it, Trevor, hold it.
I saw it. The Sacramento Valley plain as day. Go on, all of you, go on, take a look.
You're not just saying that, are you, Joel?
No, it's there. Oh, we made it, Pete, we made it. And it's as beautiful as you said.
Oh, thank God, Joel. Thank God.
Well, we went through an awful lot, but it was worth it. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I won't argue with you about that. Come on.
It was the most beautiful sight any of them had ever seen. They settled in the Sacramento Valley within sight of the mountain that marked the way to their salvation, and in 1856 changed its name to Lassen Peak in honor of their guide. Located in the Cascade Range, Lassen Peak erupted in 1914 and 1915, leading to the creation of Lassen Volcanic National Park. You can visit there yourself and climb the trail up Lassen Peak, just as Peter Lassen did back in 1848.
In the late 1800s, the untamed frontier of northeastern Colorado was an arid land of little water and few women. Young Jack Bird and his brother Leland found both, only to discover that water and women can be a very explosive combination. It all began with Cousin Hugo's scheme to swindle two orphans out of their homestead. Oh, it was all very legal because Hugo did everything by the book.
here we are, Luella. Acorn, Colorado. Home.
Doesn't look like much.
Well, maybe not, but it's the start of a new life.
Where do we begin?
By finding Mr. Hugo Stillwell.
Should we ask them?
Would you gentlemen please tell us where we can find Mr. Stillwell's homestead office?
Maybe horsewhip back home.
Virginia is a long way off. We'll get used to things being different out here.
Well, good morning, ladies. Can I be of help?
Are you Mr. Hugo Stillwell?
I am. What can I do for you?
Your letter arrived so late we almost didn't make it. We had to leave the next day.
We did get here before our claim expired, didn't we?
With 4 days to spare. I'm amazed you got here at all.
Oh, so are we. Oh, I'm Fran Baldwin. This is my sister, Luella.
You've come to stay?
We have. Could you show us our property? We're dying to see it.
Of course. I'll get my horse and you can follow me out.
Well, at least there's one gentleman in town.
It isn't quite what we expected.
I thought not. Only improvement is this shack your father built, if you can call that an improvement.
Improvement.
Yes, the homestead law says improvements have to be made if a claim is to be kept. And they must be made within a time period.
I see.
Well, as you can observe, none has been made here. This place doesn't even have any water.
Is a well an improvement?
Well, yes, but your claim expires in 4 days. Now, you girls haven't a prayer of sinking a well in that time.
We could try.
Miss Baldwin, homesteading is hard work. 2 women alone, they could never make it. May I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Go home. Go back to Virginia.
We can't, Mr. Stillwell. We spent almost everything we had to come out here.
I'll take this place off your hands. $1,000 would pay your fares back home.
Just barely. We'd go back to nothing with nothing. No, we're staying. And somehow we'll get that well dug.
Miss Baldwin, 2 women alone out here? There's no telling what could happen. Why, your nearest neighbors are the Bird brothers, and they're a half-mile away, well beyond summoning.
There's a man in there.
Now, do you believe me?
Who is he?
That's Gabe Flanagan, the town drunk. He's been squatting out here. Gabe, go on, beat it. Go on.
No, wait. We can use him.
For what? Well, he's good for nothing.
Can you build hen houses? Can you put up a corral for our cow? Can you dig a well?
Miss Baldwin, I must insist.
Now, you keep out of this, Hugo. I can do all them things. It's just that nobody ever asked me before.
Oh, I think you girls are making a mistake by not taking my offer. I hope you won't regret it.
We'll be fine. Thank you and good day, Mr. Stillwell.
Good day.
What do we do first, Fran?
We unpack, then we go to work.
What's the matter, Mr. Flanagan?
He ain't going back to town. He's heading for the Bird place. Oh, trouble's coming for sure.
There,
Leland, we weren't meant to be bachelors, but with your cooking, we're not going to live long enough to be anything else.
Look, Jack, now
the beans done?
Yeah, cold from breakfast.
Well, I'll eat in town.
I wonder what brings Cousin Hugo way out here.
Did you give him this much payment on our loan? Well, that's what brings Cousin Hugo way out here.
Now, hold on, Cousin Hugo. We got the money, except for $2.
Well, you're late as usual, but that's not why I'm here. Old man Baldwin's kin came to claim his property.
So what?
I want that place for myself. That's so what?
Now, that don't sound quite legal. I mean, you being executor of the estate and all.
What are you planning, cousin? You want that claim to expire so you can take it over for free?
Jack, I assure you this whole thing will be handled by the book. Nice and legal.
But they got the claim by the book. Nice and legal.
But they won't keep it. Not if I can force them out before they can put in that fool well.
Sometimes you don't think straight, Hugo. You're supposed to be on their side. You can't just force them off.
That's right. But you two boys can. You can harass them, scare them, make them leave.
Now, wait a minute. You don't think we're going to do your dirty work?
You owe me $1,000 and I can demand it. You didn't meet your full payment.
We will, Hugo.
Boys, all I'm asking you to do is let loose a few chickens, make a little noise.
Is that all you want?
Nothing more than you do at a shivaree, at some wedding. Make some noise, a few pranks. Look, it's a lot easier than paying that note.
Okay. When we start?
Tonight.
Where'd you say Gabe was? In town to get some medicine. He said he felt a cold coming on.
What was that?
Baldwins are girls.
Answer, I'll shoot!
Let's get out of here. I see. And you saw nobody last night, Miss Baldwin?
No, but we want to file a complaint, Mr. Stillwell.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. But against whom?
I don't know. But can't you help us?
I'd like to, but this sounds like a job for the sheriff, young ladies.
Oh, silly of us, Fran. We forgot all about the sheriff.
Unfortunately, you're outside the township and his jurisdiction.
What are we to do, Mr. Stillwell?
Go back to Virginia. Sell. Let me pay you $1,000 for your trouble.
No, we are not quitters.
You're not.
No. And you wouldn't think very much of us if we were.
I wouldn't.
We're going back and help Gabe dig our well.
You are.
You planning to wash?
Mercy, yes. We're running out of everything.
Well, I'm sure we are. What do you plan to do for water?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. I'm Fran, and this is Luella Baldwin, my sister.
Well, I'm Jack Bird, and this is my brother, Leland.
I'm Jack Bird. We live up the road. We was just wondering if you all need anything at all.
Well, we don't have any water. And we certainly could use some, if you have it handy.
Gosh, Miss Luella, we got lots.
Well, let's get it.
Yeah!
Well, I never. Isn't he nice?
They're both nice. Nice and neighborly.
Ain't nothing neighborly about a sinful conscience.
And if they ask us to dances, I could wear this here.
Boy, they sure must have some fancy dances where they come from. Hey, what are you trying to do?
Thank you both very much.
You're welcome. Can we come calling tomorrow?
Well, I guess so, Jack.
Everything's gonna be all right from now on. Fran, you just wait and see.
So you quit. They let you bring them water, they let you help with the laundry, and that's a reason to quit?
Oh, they're girls, Hugo. Girls.
I want my $1,000.
We haven't got it.
I'll take your land.
You can't, Hugo. We're homesteaded with improvements.
I'll sue, and if you can't pay, I'll foreclose.
On what grounds? We keep our payments up.
Not this month. You were short this month.
Leland, pay the man his $2.
Oh, Fran, I can hardly wait till morning.
bet Hugo and them Bird boys done this.
But why? What do the boys have to do with Mr. Stillwell?
Well, they's cousins.
Cousins? I don't understand.
Well, Hugo wants this place. He couldn't get it legal, so he got their boys to help. I knew there was gonna be trouble when I seen him heading for their place that first day.
Can we help?
You've done quite enough already.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Why don't you ask your cousin Hugo?
Oh, you know about that.
I know all about that. And I also know that you're all in cahoots.
Hey, now it looks bad, but we could explain.
Then explain why you did this.
Hey, now we didn't cut your clotheslines.
Now, that's the truth. I admit that we let out your cow and chickens that night. But that was before we knew you as girls.
Oh! Both of you, get out of here! Fran, I believe it. All right, don't. Now move. And don't come back.
Them gals is the only folks that was ever nice to me. You boys know that. How can I tell them?
Tell them what, Gabe?
I've hit bedrock. There ain't no water in their well.
Oh, boy. Just what Cousin Hugo wants to hear. They're gonna sell for sure now.
Am I, sir, to believe that you was telling the truth about not being in cahoots with that cousin?
Neither of us wants to see them leave, Gabe.
Who you told about the well?
Nobody. Like I said, I ain't even told the gals yet.
Well, don't. You just keep digging.
Well, I'm down to hardpan. Ain't gonna be no well.
Yeah, but Hugo don't know that. Come on, Leland. We're going into town.
Heads up!
That ought to keep Gabe digging.
What are you so happy about?
Hi, Cousin Hugo. We're planning a surprise celebration. The girls don't know it yet, but their well's coming in.
Oh, that's just dandy.
It is, and it isn't. See, when they find out, they may want to go right on homesteading. Me and Jack here, well, we got other ideas.
You think they'd sell?
Oh, not for 1,000. But we couldn't let them do that, now that we know they got water.
I'm gonna get that place, well or no well, and nobody's gonna stop me.
Nobody's trying, Cousin Hugo.
Hey!
I thought I told you both to stay away.
Fran, listen to me. We hadn't got much time. Now, Gabe's hit bedrock. There isn't any water.
Oh, you're lying.
Tell her, Gabe.
Solid rock, ma'am.
Well, that was our last hope.
No, you got one more. Now, we got Cousin Hugo thinking the well's coming in. He's on his way out here to make you an offer. You take it. It'll be a good one.
I don't want Luella to miss this. Hey, he's coming!
You keep digging no matter what.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stillwell.
Do you know what day it is? Regrettably, it's Friday. Day your claim expires.
Well, we have until sundown, don't we, Mr. Stillwell?
Yes, but I just can't have you girls on my conscience, my dear. If I didn't make one last try, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Kind Mr. Stillwell.
Your happiness and my sleep are worth, say, $2,000.
Oh, you're so very generous. So very kind.
I'm buying your troubles. I realize that, but I feel a father's responsibility.
Fran, you can't sell. I won't leave Leland.
Stay out of this, Luella.
I don't know who put you up to this, Mr. Stillwell, but we're not selling. Not even for twice what you've offered.
I see. You four are trying to pull a fast one. Well, the price was $2,000, but you'll be glad to settle for half after your well caves in. Ow!
What are we gonna do now, Jack?
We'll think of something.
Hey, come and look. Hugo's done brought in a well.
I'll be back, Fran Baldwin. You haven't heard the last of this.
Pardon me, Cousin Hugo, but you're talking to the future Miss Bird.
The Birds capped the well and married Fran and Luella Baldwin. The family records can be found in the Logan County Courthouse in Sterling, Colorado. As for Cousin Hugo, they paid him off by trading him water from their well. Next week, another true story of the winning of the West.
It's hard to believe an American citizen ever needed a passport to enter or leave California. But back in 1828, when California was a province of Mexico, those who dared to cross its borders soon found out the price of a passport.
It's no use, son. You'll have to go on without me.
I won't leave you, Father. All right, the rest of you go on. We'll manage.
We've been together for over 2,000 miles. We're not going to separate now just because we're out of food.
Please go on. No reason why we all should perish here in the wilderness.
The wilderness is behind us now, Father. This road must lead to some settlement.
Soldiers in uniform.
Mexicans. We must be in California.
Oh, some good food and a little rest, and you'll be your old self in no time.
Howdy.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
We're Americans. A party of trappers from Missouri.
Americanos. Capitan.
We don't have any food or ammunition. Is there a settlement near here?
San Diego is just over that next ridge. We will take you there.
Did you hear that, Father?
As our prisoners.
Prisoners?
I am sorry, senor, but I am under orders to arrest all foreigners.
Whose orders?
His Excellency General Jose Maria Echandia, Governor of California. We will go.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. It's beautiful, Your Excellency. But it wouldn't be right for me to accept such a lavish gift.
It's a mere token of my esteem and affection for you, Senorita Pico. Were not that the night air affects my throat, I would be under your window each night with a guitar.
Oh, I shouldn't want to be the cause of your catching a cold, Your Excellency.
Open the gate!
My brother and his men seem to have some prisoners with them.
A splendid officer, your brother. And there's no reason why his promotion should cease at a mere captain's. What have we here, Captain Pico?
We found these men just over the ridge, Your Excellency.
Americanos. Spies.
Well, no, sir. Just a party of trappers.
I do not believe you.
My name's James Patty. And this is my father. He's a leader of our party.
We have a permit allowing us to trap from the governor of Santa Fe.
A forgery.
Well, no, sir. That's the governor's signature.
I swear it. You signed it in my presence.
In any case, it's worthless here in California. Put them in prison, Sergeant.
But you have no right.
Lock them up!
But we've done nothing wrong.
Put each one of them in solitary confinement until they admit they're spies.
Please, Your Excellency, let me and my father stay together. He's sick and he needs me.
Sick? Take him away from me. Take him away from me! So, you would infect us as well as betray us. Away with him!
You don't have to drag me. I can walk. I don't want your stinking victuals. You can feed them to the pigs.
Signora Patti.
My sister, Carlotta, asked to come with me.
It was you I saw the day they brought us here. With the governor.
Yes.
Well, maybe you can persuade him to let me see my father.
Your father is dead, senor. Quietly, in his sleep, early this morning.
That is why I asked to accompany my brother here. I wanted to let you know how very sorry I am. My brother has made arrangements for you to attend your father's burial. I know it may not seem like much, but
I understand. Thank you. How about my father's belongings? The kit he was carrying when you arrested us.
I have it in my possession. I'll have it brought to you.
Thank you. It contains medicines for our party for the trip home. Captain, when are we going to get out of here?
I can't say.
Well, it's been over a week now, and there's been no mention of a trial.
I will be honest with you, senor. The governor has no intention of giving you and your friends a trial.
Does he expect us to rot in prison? We're American citizens. We have our rights.
If you could only convince him you're not spies.
But do we look like spies? Why should we be spying? And spying for whom?
His Excellency is suspicious of everyone.
Well, there must be some way to go over his head.
If El Presidente only knew what was going on. But it is impossible to get word to the capital. You see, we are all virtually prisoners here.
Well, there must be some way I can free my men. It's up to me now that my father's gone.
If you had money, you could buy your freedom.
His Excellency always has need of money.
I've got it.
Money?
No, but the next best thing to it. Take me to the governor. I have a proposition that I think will interest him. Your Excellency, would a fortune in furs convince you that we're honest trappers and not spies?
You think I'm fool enough to hand you back your guns and then let you go hunting? Oh, no.
But we already have the furs, safely cached.
Where?
By the Colorado River.
100 miles away.
Well, we couldn't take them with us when we struck out across the desert, so we buried them. Beavers worth their weight in gold. Your Excellency, if you'll let us go and get them, we'll bring them back to San Diego. And then we'll give you as many as you want. All of them. In exchange for our passports.
This is just a trick to escape.
You can send an armed guard with us.
It would only take a few weeks, Your Excellency.
Give them permission.
And why are you so interested, señorita?
Every woman dreams of beautiful furs, Your Excellency.
Very well. Captain Pico, you will be in command. Take Sergeant Alvarez and a detail of 2 soldiers. That should be enough to guard 1 man.
1 man?
The rest of your party will remain here as hostages.
Your Excellency, if you will let the other members of Senor Petty's group accompany him, I shall take full responsibility for...
You have your orders, Captain.
Sergeant.
Just around the bend. Come on.
I don't see any furs, senor.
This is where we buried them. This is the pit we dug, what's left of it. Here's some of the deerskins we used to line it with.
You don't think someone stole them?
No, it must have been a flash flood from the mountains.
Sergeant, ride down the arroyo and see if you can find any beaver pelts.
You asked me, there never were any.
I gave you an order. Go with him.
Captain, if they do find any, they won't be worth anything. Lying out there in the sun.
This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
Yes. When they return, I will pretend to be unconscious. I will tell them you attacked me, struck me over the head, and got away. There's food and water in that pack.
Thank you, Captain. If I don't go back to San Diego, their 4 Americans will pay for it with their lives.
If you go back without any furs, you will all be shot as spies.
It's better to die with friends.
So, you take my men on a fool's errand at my expense.
But I've already explained to you, sir.
I should have ordered all of you executed the day you arrived. Take him away and lock him up. Don't look so downcast, Senorita. What is it? Who is this man?
He was picked up just offshore in a small boat.
A boat? Where did it come from?
It was a boat from a ship, Your Excellency. The name was on the side. The Franklin.
An American ship. Making ready to land, no doubt. Do you know this man, Senor Patty?
No, sir.
He's an American.
There are 10 million Americans, sir.
You are both part of the same spy ring. You come by land, he comes by sea. Now tell me, where's your ship? At what port does it intend to land? How many aboard? He's bluffing.
He's fainted, Your Excellency.
If he thinks he can prevent me from getting an answer, he's greatly mistaken.
He's dead.
Dead? Are you sure?
The shipmates must have set him adrift. Afraid that the rest of the crew would come down with the plague.
Plague?
Smallpox.
Smoke. It's a lie. It's a trick. Another spy trick.
Well, go ahead. Take a look for yourself. He's all broken out.
You would contaminate me.
You're already contaminated.
Find the leech, get some sulfur powder, and bring it to my quarters immediately. And get rid of that thing. Get rid of it, I said. Sergeant Alvarez, dispose of the body.
I don't want to catch the plague.
Then get your men to bury it.
I'm not afraid to touch the body. I'll bury him. If you don't want the whole town to break out with the plague, you better stay by yourselves. You've all been exposed.
The sergeant said you wanted to see us.
Yes. But you can enter my cell. There's nothing to be afraid of.
But you touched the body.
Oh, there was no danger. I'm immune to smallpox. Come in. I'll protect you from the disease.
What makes you immune to this disease?
You wear a charm?
Well, you might say that. Now, this is where I was vaccinated.
What?
My father studied medicine. He vaccinated all of us before we started out. Now, Captain, if you'll please remove your jacket and roll up your sleeves. Senorita, kindly bare your arm. This won't hurt.
I'm not afraid.
Are you sure?
With my own ears, I heard him boast that he is safe, that he has a medicine which protects him from the disease.
With him in his cell?
No longer. I brought it with me. Such an act of resourcefulness if you'll pardon me, Your Excellency, should entitle me to a lieutenancy.
I'll make you a captain. I'll give you a special citation for saving my life.
And I want some of the medicine, too.
Of course, of course. Where is it? Which is the magic vial?
I don't know, Your Excellency.
Well, what is the medicine? A draft, a powder, or an unguent?
I don't know, sir.
You watch me sicken with smallpox and say you don't know? I'll strip you of your rank. I'll make you a private.
Your Excellency, perhaps you can persuade Senor Paddy to tell us which one it is.
Bring him here. Pronto.
Senor Paddy, wake up, wake up.
I'm awake.
His Excellency requests your presence in his quarters.
Requests? I thought he would. You wanted to see me?
Yes. The medicine for the smallpox. I desire to know which one it is.
No, were I in your position, I should also want to find out.
Which one is it, Paddy? Perhaps it's not in the kit. Perhaps you have hidden it somewhere.
Oh, no. No, it's in there. Enough serum to vaccinate everyone who's been exposed.
The others can wait. Treat me now.
On one condition. Freedom for me and my party. Signed passports.
I do not make deals with spies.
Well, those are my terms.
You swine. It appears that I do not have much choice in the matter, so I agree to your terms.
All right, I'll vaccinate you. Take off your robe and roll up your sleeve. It's applied to the arm.
Medicine. Where is it?
What's in the eye of the needle? But first I have to break the skin with the pointed end. Keep it covered.
Take him back to his cell and lock him up.
But what about me, my vaccination?
Oh, I forgot. Vaccinate him.
Wait a minute. What do you mean lock him up in a cell again? You gave me your word that you were going to issue passports to my men and me.
There is no need of keeping one's word to a spy.
I'm afraid you've outsmarted yourself this time, Governor.
Outsmarted myself?
Well, I thought you'd go back on your word. So I didn't use any smallpox vaccine.
What? What did you use?
Plain alcohol. Oh, it won't do you any harm, but it won't do you any good either.
You're lying.
Am I? Do you know which vial I used?
No. But you'll face a firing squad unless you use the correct one right now. You refuse?
Well, how do I know you wouldn't go back on your word again?
Do as I say, or you'll never leave this room.
Well, if you're willing to gamble with your life, I might as well gamble with mine. But with a bullet, death comes quickly. And yours would be slow and gnawing. You saw how the seaman died.
You're a good gambler, senor. I accept your terms. Let's get it over with.
All right, I'll do it. But not now, and not here. Now, Senorita, if you'll give me the passports the governor so kindly signed.
You see, I do keep my word.
Oh, well, I thought you might, especially with so many of your subjects as witnesses.
Was it necessary for you to humiliate me in front of them by making me wait until last?
Oh, well, that wasn't my intention at all. It was just, well, the others needed it more than you. You see, I vaccinated you last night.
But only with plain alcohol.
Oh, no, with the real thing.
So, you fooled me again.
Oh, by the way, 2 doses might give you a little fever. I suggest you go to bed for a couple of days.
Well, yes, I shall. I feel somewhat feverish already. Did you hear him? He vaccinated me 2 times. I'm twice as safe as the rest of you.
Goodbye, Senor Patti.
Well, you haven't seen the last of me, Senorita.
You are staying in California?
Well, a large supply of vaccine is due in on a ship which arrives in Monterey in a couple of days. And there are many in California who need protection from smallpox.
And the governor thought you an enemy of our people. I have never met anyone like you, Senor.
Nor have I met anyone like you. I shall think of you often, Carlotta.
And I shall never forget you, Senor. How could I when I bear your mark?
Captain?
Good luck, Senor.
The passport granted to James Patti identified him as sometime Surgeon Extraordinary to His Excellency the Governor of California. And Patti remained on the West Coast long enough to vaccinate more than 20,000 residents. James Ohio Patti did indeed leave his mark on California. Think about the Death Valley Desert. Less rain there than anywhere else in the world, but more rainbows, and plenty of folks who spend their lives following them. It's about one such a man that I'm going to tell you tonight. The story of Herb Finney, the Rainbow Chaser.
That's the original gun site that the mine was named after?
Yep. I got it from a friend of mine who was a personal friend of the 49er, who dropped it while crossing the Panamints.
Do you really think you could locate the mine?
All I need's a grub stake.
Mister, you got one. Just tell me what you need in the way of an outfit and I'll... Oh, hello, Lucretia.
Morning, Herb. Thought I'd take a look at those new bolts of calico you said had come in.
Meet my wife, Mrs. Finney, what is your name, anyhow?
Charlie Flack. It's a good idea to know your partner's name.
Partner?
I'm grubstaking this gentleman, my dear.
Oh, Herb.
Oh, this is a surefire proposition, Creature. Charlie here has seen samples from the mine.
Got a map right here.
He's even got the gun sight.
So it's a lost gun site mine you're going after.
But don't go spreading that around until I'm out of town, especially to gossips like Miss Almy.
Herb, are you dipping into our savings?
Oh, what do they amount to anyhow, Lucretia? Chicken feed. When I think of all the years I've been clerking here in this store, Charlie, and how little I got to show for it.
That money's all we got, Herb. It'd buy shoes for the children and put paint and paper in the house which goodness knows it needs.
Oh, we won't be living in that old shack much longer anyhow. Soon as Charlie here locates the lost gun site for us, I'm moving the whole Finney family into a brand new, beautiful big mansion. Yes, sir, with solid silver knobs on all the doors. How would you like that, my dear?
Herb, I still wish you wouldn't spend our savings.
Wait, I'm investing them. Trouble with you is, Lucretia, you got no gambling instinct. Come on, Charlie, make out a list for what you need. Sooner you get started, the better.
And we'll have a great big beautiful mansion. Brand new.
With solid silver knobs on all the doors.
Oh, go on. You don't believe me? No. I'll show you. Oh, sorry, Miss Tommy.
Davy, what are you looking for?
The gun sight. I want to show it to Maury Wilkes. He don't believe it about our getting rich.
Why do you let their father string them along?
What do you mean?
Well, that bindle stiffy grubstake ain't going to find that lost gun sight mine, and you know it.
Miracles have happened.
Huh.
Daydreaming again, huh? Get busy with that broom.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You won't be ordering me around much longer, Mr. Betts.
Huh?
Pretty soon I'll be out handling my own affairs. As owner of the richest mine in Christendom, the Lost Gun Site.
Lost gun sight?
I'm just marking time until my partner returns. And when he does, you know what I'm going to do, Betts? I'm going to walk up to you, shove this broom in your hand, and say, Partner!
Partner?
Charlie! Charlie, old partner, did you bring the samples?
No, I didn't.
You mean you didn't find...
Whoever drawed that map was either cloth-eyed or drunk. I didn't even get a smell of ore the whole 60 days.
What do you know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, better luck next time.
There's not going to be a next time. I'm leaving this right here as a reminder.
But if Mrs. Finney thought her husband had learned a lesson, she was mistaken. His imagination had only been fired. And a few months later, when another prospector came along with a scheme for locating the lost Burrow mine, Herb lent a willing ear and the money. After that, there followed a succession of grubstakes for other lost mines. All of which remained lost.
Really has me quite worried. Something about that word lost that gets Herb every time.
Well, just so long as he don't take it into his head to go off looking for them lost mines himself.
Oh, did you hurt yourself?
Oh, I guess not.
Oh, I've been after her for weeks to mend that broken step, but he ain't got around to it.
Good afternoon, Miss Almy. Lucretia.
Well, Herb, what are you doing home so early?
You was fired?
I quit.
Oh, Herb.
Now, don't worry, Lucretia. I got something in mind. Something that'll put us on Easy Street for the rest of our lives.
What is it?
I'm going out and locate the lost Breyfogle mine.
So it's come. Herb! Herb, you can't go wandering off in the desert and leave me and the children. If you want to grubstake other folks...
No, I'm all through grubstaking other men, Lucretia. The only way to locate a mine is to go out and do it yourself.
What'll happen to me and the children while you're gone? How'll we get along?
You can charge everything at the store. And if old man Betts has any conscience, he'll give you the regular discount, too. After the picayune wages he's paid me.
Maybe it wasn't worth no more.
And so Herb Finney started jauntily off for the end of the rainbow marked Lost Breyfogle Mine. and his family settled down to wait.
Bessie?
Yes, Mama?
Run to the store and get me some flour. We're all out.
Yes, Sonny.
Ask Mr. Betts to put it on the bill.
Yes, Sonny.
Oh, Bessie.
Could I have 10 pounds of flour, please?
You say 10?
Or maybe... I guess 5 will be enough.
What do you get so little for? We buy flour by the barrel.
We only need a little. Just enough to bake a cake.
Cake? Whose birthday?
Nobody's. It's for when my father gets home to celebrate.
Celebrate.
Here you are, Bessie. 5 pounds flour. That's 30 cents.
Will you put it on the bill, please?
Charge. All right, Bessie.
That cake will get mighty stale, won't it? Setting for months.
My father'll be home any day now.
How do you know?
Well, we've had a letter.
Oh, no, you ain't. You ain't heard a word from him since he left. My cousin delivers the mail, and he said you ain't had a letter or a card or as much as a scrap.
Bessie! Bessie!
Pa! Oh, Pa! Pa!
Hi, honey.
I said you was coming. You see? Did you find it, Pa?
Find what?
The lost Breyfogle mine.
No, it isn't. That fellow Breyfogle was crazy. Crazy with the heat. Come on, Lucy.
Herb Finney rested for a while after his return. After all, chasing rainbows takes it out of a man. The feet especially. Then, one Sunday morning, Lucretia came home from church to find him...
Herb!
Well, Miss Finney, I'm off again.
Herb, I was just talking after church with Mr. Betts.
And I've just been talking with an Injun.
He's willing to take you on at the store again, Herb.
Not on your tin type. When I got a chance to locate the lost peg leg mine?
The lost peg leg. So that's it.
That's it. Seems this Injun, Shoshone George, knowed another Injun who was right there when peg leg... Well, ain't you interested?
No.
My gosh, here I'm risking my life to go out and find a fortune for you.
I don't want a fortune. I just want things safe and comfortable.
You call a house like this comfortable?
Well, it would be if you'd spend some time and money fixing it up instead of going off chasing rainbows. Herb, please don't leave. You've got a responsibility, Herb, towards me and the children. Supposing something should happen and you never come back. I'd have nobody to turn to. We got nothing saved. We owe money right and left.
Well, you just let any and all bills run. I'll settle them later.
I didn't even have a nickel to put in the collection plate this morning, Herb. Could have died of shame.
There's 3 hills of gold in the lost peg leg mine, Lucretia. 3 hills of solid gold.
And so once more, Herb Finney abandoned his family and departed into the desert. The weeks lengthened into months, and the months into a year.
That'll be $2.65.
Just put it on the bill, please.
I'm sorry, Miss Finney, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you for cash. That account of yours has been running for a long, long time. Ever since September '91. And I just can't give you no more credit.
Herb will settle the whole thing when he comes back, Mr. Betts.
You might as well face the facts, Mrs. Finney. Your husband ain't coming back.
He ain't.
When a man don't communicate with his lawful wife for almost 17 months, it either means he don't want her, or he's dead.
I wish we was all dead like him. Chances are we will be before long.
Fiddlesticks. Just because you've lost your husband is no reason for you and your children to starve. How do you suppose women like me who never had a husband get along? We hustle for ourselves, that's how.
You ain't got children.
Well, naturally.
I have 3.
And every one of them can earn something. And with what you'll be bringing in yourself...
Me?
Certainly, you can go to work.
Doing what?
Ask old man Betts for Herb's job. He needs a good, reliable clerk.
But I've got the house to look after.
I'll do the housework, Ma.
I'll get a job driving a team. I'm good handling horses.
I can pick berries and sell them. I know where there's lots of berries growing.
You see? They want to help. And it'll be the making of them. You stop crying now and get yourself fixed up. I'll go put in a word for you with old man Betts.
You're very kind, Miss Almy.
Takes an old maid to settle other folks' problems.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, I can tell you. Get somebody to mend this step or I'll break my neck on it yet.
And so the family of the late Herb Finney went to work. At the end of the first month under the new regime, Lucretia made a surprising discovery.
Children, we not only made both ends meet, we've got a little money left over. I'm going to put this by. Next month there'll be more. And when there's enough, we'll start getting the house fixed up. I declare what you've accomplished in the last few years, Lucretia. I wouldn't know the place.
I wouldn't know you for the same person either. You're positively pretty.
Oh, now, Miss Almy.
What's more, I ain't the only person who's noticed it. There's at least 2 gentlemen in town who've mentioned it to me lately. And if I don't miss my guess...
I have no intentions of ever marrying again, Miss Almy. Besides, I ain't even positive I'm a widow.
Just like Herb Finney to leave you in doubt. Any other man would have had the consideration to die where there was witnesses. Oh. Ain't that Bill Spencer walking with Bessie?
Yes. He's quite attentive to her.
I wouldn't wonder. She's blossoming into quite a young lady.
Thanks for walking me home. I'll see you tonight. And don't forget to bring your guitar so you can sing those new songs for us.
I'm so thankful we have a nice home where the young folks can gather.
You can feel mighty proud, Lucretia, the way your children are turning out.
I am. Davy's driving the through stage to Bodie now, carrying the mail. I don't know of many boys his age given such responsibility.
Oh, good for Davy.
Here's the mail, Davy.
Dynamite! Surrender away!
He's really bruised and battered up, but he'll be all right.
Oh, thank heavens.
Bravest thing I ever saw. The town won't forget this in a hurry. By thunder, I'm going to see to it that every newspaper in the West gets the story.
A medal. Gee.
And that's not all. The stage company's holding your job and paying you full wages while you're laid up.
Honest?
I couldn't be prouder of you, Davy, if you was my own son.
This is just about the happiest day of our lives.
Hello, Lucretia.
Herb.
Yep, it's me. I was working the grub stake down in the Calicos when I read the news about Davy, so I packed right up and headed back. How is my brave boy?
All right.
My, you kids are grown.
How come you ain't dead?
Oh, howdy, Miss Almy.
Herb, we thought you never wrote.
Wasn't nothing to say.
Oh.
Well, nobody's asking me to sit down, so I'll invite myself. Sit down, Herb. Don't mind if I do. New chair, ain't it?
Yes.
Mighty comfortable. Whole house looks nice. No place like home.
How long will you be staying, Herb?
I've got good news for you, Mrs. Finney. Your husband's all through prospecting. It's a fool's game, and I'm sick of it. I'm home for keeps.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Mother.
We got some new fancy cookies in. I thought maybe you'd like some for the party Saturday night.
Not having any party Saturday night.
You've already invited your friends.
I've called it off.
Bessie, you and Bill Spencer haven't had a fight, have you? Come to think of it, he hasn't been to the house since your father came.
Oh, Mother. Mother.
I understand, dear. I understand.
So I was just thinking if you could just lend me $1 for some tobacco till your mother gets paid at the store, hmm?
Well, I guess so.
You guess so? Well, you've got a wad there to choke a mule.
I just got paid.
How much you earn a month, baby boy?
$60.
You better let me take care of it for you. Give it here.
Nothing doing.
You heard me. I'm the head of this family. Give it here.
No. Ma's the only one who gets any of my money.
Well, you young upstart, you're getting too big for your britches. I'll teach you. Give me that whip. I'll thrash you with an inch of your life. Give me that whip. Come back here. What are you grinning at?
You didn't get his money.
So you think that's funny? I'll get some respect out of you boys if I have to beat it into you.
Oh, Herb!
He sassed me.
You could kill the boy with a whip like that.
Maybe I will next time.
I don't know exactly where I will wind up, Mother, but I'll write you and I'll send you my address.
Davy, I can't bear to have you go.
Here's a little money, Mother. As soon as I land a job, I'll send you some more here at the store. Have Mr. Betts keep it in the safe for you. Well, goodbye, Mother.
He says there are better jobs up north. Teaming.
You know that ain't the reason Davy's left home, Lucretia.
He's old enough.
But Peter ain't, and he'll be the next to go.
Oh, no.
And how much longer are you going to let that good-for-nothing Herb Finney hang around here and ruin everything for you?
What can I do? He's my husband, Miss Almy.
You don't love him, do you?
No. Not anymore.
Then divorce him.
Divorce him? Why, that'd go against everything I've ever been taught. It'd be a sin.
Well, you've got to do something to get rid of him. He's like a blight. Even your house shows it. The paint started peeling again. The flowers have dried up. Failing everything else, you could poison him. But that'd be a great waste of good arsenic.
You bring my tobacco?
What?
Tobacco.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Lucretia, I should think when smoking's one of the few pleasures I have. What made you forget?
I was thinking about a mine I heard about.
Mine? What kind of mine?
A lost mine. The Lost Nugget.
The Lost Nugget? That's down in Mexico.
That's what the Mexican said.
What Mexican?
The one who dropped by the store this morning. To hear him talk, you'd think it was richer than the Peg Leg and Breyfogle and all the rest of them put together.
But you weren't going to tell me anything about it,
Well, it was so far away, and I didn't think you'd be interested now you've given up prospecting for good.
Well, no harm in talking to him. Where is this Mexican?
He got some supplies and headed for Nogales. He had some kind of map. He said he was willing to sell to the right party.
Map?
This mine, he says, was originally located by a Mexican shepherd girl whose flock had strayed away. Isn't that romantic? Herb, where are you going?
Find that Mexican.
Herb. You'll need some money for grub stay.
Thanks.
I hope the rain lets up soon.
It's easing up already. See? The sun's coming out.
So it is. Look, there's a rainbow.
Yeah. Rainbow. Well? Bye, Creature.
Bye, Herb.
And as far as anybody knows, Herb Finney is still walking in the direction of that rainbow. This story goes back more than 100 years to the great California gold rush of 1849. In the fall of that year, a small group of pioneers, too impatient to take the long loop southward from Salt Lake City to the Santa Fe Trail, left the main caravan and struck out due west. It was country no white man had ever crossed. But this shortcut, they figured, would save them a good 500 miles. And anything that would get them to the rainbow's end quicker was worth the gamble. Among those who broke away, and by so doing was destined to go down in history, was a bunch of adventurous fellows who call themselves the Jayhawkers. Isabel Bennett, a Wisconsin farmer, his wife, Sarah, and their family. James Arcane, a former storekeeper from the South, his son, Charlie, and his wife, Virginia. And a young frontiersman by the name of Louis Manley.
How about a drink of water for me, Virgie? Whoa! Whoa!
What's the trouble, Reinison?
Well, some of us up front don't like the looks of this country. 2 days without a blade of grass. We're turning back.
How many wagons?
7. And I advise the rest of you to follow suit.
We're sticking. Aren't we, Sarah?
Whatever you say, Isabel.
The country is getting rougher. Perhaps we'd be wise not to go any farther.
Well, we've come this far. We might as well keep going.
Or I'm turning back. We're keeping on, Mr. Culverwell. Half of the cussed outfit's mine, Mr. Fish. Yep, but I own the front half, and all you can do is follow.
Well, pass the word along. Anybody who wants to join Reinison is free to do so. Every man makes his own decisions. That is, with the exception of Calverwell and Fish. Well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you. So long.
Turn back!
The country became rougher and more barren with every mile. No signs of water, almost nothing for the animals to feed on. Then just when things began to look grim indeed, they came to a life-giving spring.
Now, this is how you do her, Charlie.
Thanks.
See? She's easy.
That's a mighty good whiplash you got there, Nick. I'll buy it from you.
Oh, she ain't for sale. Ain't no amount of money that'd make me part with this here whip.
Instead of showing off, why aren't you helping me fix this harness, Mr. Fish?
Because my half don't need fixing, Mr. Culverwell.
Ooh.
Whoa, boy. Hey, oh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, boy, come on.
His shoe is loose and I can't get near enough to him to fix it.
Here, let me do it for you. Whoa, steady. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I don't see why he stands so still for you.
He knows Louis isn't afraid of him. Is there anything you can't do, Louis?
It's all what you're used to.
That's right. Supposing he had to run a store now.
Nah, I couldn't stand that. Trapped behind a counter. I don't want anything between me and the rest of the world.
It's mighty handy sometimes. I'll miss it. Well, I'll take this back to Mr. Bennett.
The thing that puzzles me is how such a tenderfoot as him, you'll excuse my saying so, ever set out on such a journey in the first place.
I reckon I encouraged him. I like the things money can buy. Clothes and fun. I suppose you think that's being vain, silly.
Oh, no, ma'am.
If I had a wife like you, I'd want her to like pretty things. I'd see that she got them.
How much longer are you folks aiming to tarry here, Bennett?
Oh, the women and children need rest, Ed.
We all do. Well, us jayhawkers are getting impatient. We don't want to waste any more time. So we're pushing on.
You can't leave us.
Our food supply is getting mighty low. And the country up ahead don't look good.
Sure. No reason to hold them up because of us with families, Arcane.
How about you, Manley? You're unattached.
Thanks, Ed. But I'm sticking with the Arcanes. And the Bennetts.
How about you, fellas?
Yeah.
No. I'm traveling fast as I care to already, Mr. Calverwell.
Well, now you're going to travel faster, Mr. Fish.
My half is staying here, Mr. Calverwell.
And mine's going on, Mr. Fish. Even if I have to cut the dad blame wagon in half.
Well, that suits me fine, Mr. Calverwell. Maybe we'll get rid of this dad-blasted argument.
Arguing? Will you listen to the big wing devil? Why, yeah.
Where would either one of you get with half a wagon? You might as well saw your animals in half.
Well, which is it?
I guess I got no choice but to stick with the ship.
And so the little party, reduced now to 3 wagons, continued on its way over the unknown trail. And with every mile, every yard, the going got rougher and drier. It was Christmas Day, 1849, when their wagons creaked slowly down a wash through a mountain canyon and came out into a narrow sink. The floor of which from a distance looked to be lakes of blessed water, but which proved to be beds of burning salt. Across these flats, 300 feet below sea level, this little party crawled, mile after agonizing mile, their eyes and hopes fixed on the distant hills on the other side. No longer could they make 10 miles a day, or 9, or 8. Loads were lightened, possessions discarded. The distant hills, when they finally reached them, were as unfriendly as those they had left behind. And it now took 4 animals to do the work of 2.
Can't go no farther.
It's a dead end, all right.
We never should have taken that shortcut. Look where it's led us, straight into a trap. We should have turned back. We should have turned back. I wanted to. I wanted to.
Quiet. There's a way out of every place. We'll find it. One thing is certain. You can't abandon your wagons. Not with women and children in the party. You folks stay here, and I'll scout for a way through.
You know how much food we got left?
We'll pool it. Cut our rations down still further.
And have faith. I will lift mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. Thy coming in and thy going out.
Amen.
After 2 days of scouting, Manley made his report.
Well, there's no way through it. We'll have to go back to the floor of the valley and go around.
You can't pull the wagons without horses.
What happened to them?
Broke loose last night.
We tried to track them, but it was too rocky.
Only thing left to do is for somebody to go out on foot and try to make it to the settlement and get some food and help.
Yeah, we'll draw straws, see who goes.
Never mind the straws. I'll go.
Isabel, no. I won't let you. I've never interfered before. Ever since we started on this terrible journey, I've taken what came, done my part. But this is too much. Martha, our little girl, she's dying. If you leave her now, you'll never see her again.
Sarah, please.
I'll go.
I knew he would.
And I'll go.
You?
Why not?
2 would be better than 1, Arcane, but I don't think you'd ever make it.
If you can, I can.
But James, you're in no condition.
I'm as fit as anybody. When do we start?
Right now. But remember one thing. I won't be slowed up. Make a note of that peak yonder. Be a landmark to guide us on our way back. Get up.
I can't. I gotta rest.
So you're as fit as anybody. If Virgie could only see you now.
Salt, it'll kill you.
I don't care. It's water. Water.
All right, go ahead and drink it. Make your wife a widow. Yeah. I kind of like that idea.
I'll kill you, Manley. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You have to catch me first. A fit man could catch me. Come on. Come on.
Well, that makes 7. 7 days they've been gone.
How long you figure we can hold out?
I told Manley 10. 15 at most. Martha any better?
Why should she be?
Look at her. Time like this.
Why not, if it takes her mind off things?
Sarah.
There's no sin in liking pretty clothes. I wish now I'd had more, when I had the chance. And more good times.
I'm hungrier than that, Mama.
give him my share.
More. We all get the same, Enoch.
I said more.
Put that whip down.
I'll trade it with you. For a hunk of meat. Just a little piece of meat.
Next.
It's a good whiplash. Look, made of the finest rawhide. Feel it. Try it.
Sorry, Enoch, there can be no exception.
Well, then give me my share of what's left right now. I'm striking out on foot.
You've lost your rudder, matey. Don't be a fool. How far do you think you can get by yourself? He never even argued. Give me my share. I'm going with him. Hey, matey! Hey, matey! Wait for me! I'm coming with you!
With only sheer determination driving them, Manly and Arcane struggled on.
You could have made it without me.
I doubt it.
Funny. I used to be scared of dying, but I'm not anymore. Except for Virgin and the boy. May he have mercy on him.
Do you think that he has any part in this?
Yeah, he's up there.
Let's get as close to him as we can. And we'll be sure to find us.
18, 19, 20, 21. They've been gone 21 days, Papa.
21 days.
And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him.
With horses and a pack mule laden with supplies, Manly and Arcane started back. But the horses gave out all too soon. So once more they traveled afoot, day after day, till at last they reached the mountains that form the western rim of the dreaded valley. If only they weren't too late.
She's still breathing. Just.
I never knew folks swelled up when they was starving. Her little body and her hands like claws. Asa, no!
Martha's dying, Sarah. She's got to have nourishment.
We've got 3 children to think of, not just one. We need the critters to take us out.
Out? We'll never get out. If they was coming back, they'd be here by now.
Oh, don't lose faith, Asa. Wait.
I've waited all I can stand.
You're not gonna kill him.
Your boy needs food, too.
I said you're not gonna kill him till Sarah says so.
Please, Asa.
Didn't wait.
Not a sign of life.
Looks bad.
They're here! Sarah, they've come back. They're here.
Maggie, they've come. They're here! They've come! They're here! God bless you. Oh, God bless you.
Thanks, Louis, for bringing him back.
Shucks, ma'am. He brought himself back. He's a real man. Goodbye, Death Valley.
Manly Beacon, this peak is called today. An enduring symbol of the courage, faith, and loyalty that brings men through. And that is a true story of how Death Valley got its name.
কেমন লাগলো? খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল। 10 9 8 7 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে কুকিং ডান করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কস্টিং এন্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং। সো হাতে সময় একেবারেই নেই। আমি বলবো আরেকটু ফাস্ট করতে হবে সবকিছু। ওকে? পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস। সো একদম সময় নেই হাতে, প্লিজ হারি আপ। ফাস্ট ফাস্ট ধরে কস্টিংটা চেক করেন। পার্টিসিপেন্টস আমি কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0 and time's up. Well done participants. কেমন লাগলো? খুবই ভালো লাগলো। তুমি যখন মানে কাউন্ট করছিলে আমার হার্টবিট ফাস্ট হয়ে গিয়েছিল। এবার আমরা কার কি টোকেনে লেখা আছে সেটা শুনবো। প্রথমে শুরু করি সাইমাকে দিয়ে। চাইনিজ। এবার জিনাত। গ্রিস। নিপা। স্পেন। এবার উর্মি মাহবুব। পেরু। সাফার।
ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিন পেয়েছি। ফ্রেঞ্চ কুইজিন এমন একটা কুইজিনের উৎপত্তি বলা যায় ফ্রেঞ্চকে। তো সেক্ষেত্রে আমি একটু কনফিডেন্ট ছিলাম যে কোনো দেশীয় ফিশ দিয়ে আমি ফ্রেঞ্চের যে কোনো একটা আইটেম করতে পারবো।
লীনা, দেখি তোমার টোকেনে কি আছে।
মেক্সিকো।
আমি জানতে চাই নসিন, আপনার টোকেনে কি আছে?
থাইল্যান্ড।
ও বাবা।
জুয়াইরিয়া।
ইতালি।
And last, মৌসুমী।
ইন্ডিয়া।
ইন্ডিয়া। বরাবরই আমি মাছ রান্নাতে একটু দুর্বল, তো এই জন্য মাছের যখন ফিউশন ইন্ডিয়ার সঙ্গে হলো তখন আমার একটু মানে ভয় কাজ করছিল।
জাজেস, আমি তো পুরো বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ করে এলাম মনে হলো, বাট ফিশ কোথায়?
জিনিসটা কভার আপ করার পরে দেখলাম ওখানে 4 টাইপের মাছ ছিল, অ্যান্ড দেখে খুব একটা ডরাইনি, বিকজ মেন্টররা আমাদের অলরেডি ক্লাস নিয়েছেন অ্যান্ড এই দেশি ফুডগুলো নিয়ে অনেক ফিউশন ডিশেস করানো হয়েছে।
এই 4 ধরনের মাছেরই ডিফারেন্ট কাটস ভ্যারাইটিস আছে আমাদের রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি স্টোরে। আপনাদেরকে আজকে একটা ডিশ প্রেজেন্ট করতে হবে। এছাড়াও আপনার যদি মনে হয় এর সাথে কোনো সাইড ডিশ আপনারা দিতে চাচ্ছেন অর অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট যেটা যায়, সেটা আপনারা আমাদেরকে আজকে প্রেজেন্ট করতে পারেন।
সুবিধার্থে আরেকবার বলে দিচ্ছি, এখানে 4টা মাছ, রুই মাছ আছে, বোয়াল মাছ, ট্যাংরা আর বেলে মাছ। এই 4টা থেকে যার যে দেশ বা কুজিন অনুযায়ী আপনারা রান্না করবেন। আর একটু সহজ করে দেই আপনাদের জন্য, তো অবশ্যই মেন্টার্স আছেন। মেন্টার্সের হেল্প নিয়ে কিন্তু আপনারা আজকে রান্নার পরিবেশন করবেন।
তার জন্য মেন্টার্সদের টাইম দেওয়া হবে আজকে পার পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য 5 মিনিট করে পাবেন। মোচা দিয়ে পায়েস করা যায়, এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
তো ইনোভেটিভ কিছু করেই ভালো হবে। অসাধারণ, মানে আমার সাইড থেকে 10 on 10 আমি দিচ্ছি আপনাকে।
ঢাকার দিবা এবং সেই সাথে বগুড়ার তামান্না আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসো।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। শেফ, আজকে আমি মোচা দিয়ে, কলার মোচা দিয়ে, গরুর মাংসের কিমা দিয়ে এবং ডাল দিয়ে একটু ভুনা করেছি এবং সাথে ওটাকে আমাদের বগুড়ায় এটে বলে, থোর যেটা, এটা দিয়ে আমি চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে একটা সবজি করেছি।
আর সাথে করেছি ঘিয়ে ভাত আর হচ্ছে মোচার পায়েস।
মোচা দিয়ে পায়েস করা যায়, এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
তো ইনোভেটিভ কিছু করেই ভালো হবে।
মোচার ফ্লেভার্স পায়েসে কিভাবে দিয়েছেন?
মোচাটাকে ক্লিন করে পরিষ্কার করে নিয়ে এটাকে চপ করে কেটে নিয়েছি, দেন তারপর এটাকে একটু ঘিয়ে ভেজে পায়েস হয়ে যাওয়ার আগে দিয়ে, যেন এটা সেদ্ধ হয় সেই হিসেবে আগে এটা দিয়ে ফেলেছি, দিয়ে দেন পায়েসের সঙ্গে মিক্স করে সার্ভ করেছি আর কি।
প্লেটিংটা অনেক সুন্দর।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
সেগমেন্ট করে দেওয়া চিংড়ি আর বিফকে এখানে মোচার পাতাটা ইউজ করা, আই থিঙ্ক দিস ওয়াজ এ স্মার্ট আইডিয়া। একসাথে দুটোকে না দিয়ে এখানে দ্য ইউসেজ অফ দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্ট আই থিঙ্ক পারফেক্টলি ব্লেন্ড করে আপনার আলুর সাথে, সো এটা স্মার্ট ছিল। দিস টেস্ট রিয়েলি গুড। পায়েসটার ব্যাপারে আমি বলবো, আমাকে যদি আপনি না বলতেন যে এটাতে মোচা আছে, এটা বোঝার কোনো ওয়ে নাই। সো টেস্টটা প্রপারভাবে পায়েসের ভিতরে ঢুকে যায়নি, এটা আপনি বলাতে আমি জানি ইটস আ মোচা পায়েস, বাট এমনি মজা, টেস্ট ওয়াইজ ইজ গুড, বাট মোচা ফ্লেভার্স বোঝা যাচ্ছে না। ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই।
আমার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে, চিংড়ি মাছটা বেশি ভালো লেগেছে কিমার চাইতে, কারণ মোচার সাথে ফিশটা আসলে বেশি ভালো লাগে। তারপরেও কিমা দিয়ে করা হয়েছে, এটা একটা নতুন জিনিস, এটা ভালো লাগলো। আর পায়েসের ক্ষেত্রে আমি শেফের সাথে একদমই একমত। না বললে কিন্তু এটা বোঝা যায় না যে এখানে মোচা।
অ্যামাউন্টটা একটু বাড়িয়ে দিই,
মানে ওটার অ্যামাউন্টটা একটু বাড়িয়ে দিলে, চালটা একটু কমিয়ে দিলে, তাহলে দুটোরই বাইটে পাওয়া যেত। এই আদারওয়াইজ খুব ভালো ছিল, টিম ওয়ার্ক ভালো ছিল।
আমার কাছে কিন্তু পুরো বিষয়টাই অনেক বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে। চিংড়ি দিয়ে করেছেন, পুরো ডিশটাই খেতে অ্যামেজিং এবং স্পাইস লেভেলটা একদম খুব মজার ভাত দিয়ে খাওয়ার জন্য, যেহেতু ঘিতে ভেজেছেন না ভাতটা। আর পায়েস নিয়ে যদি আমি বলি, মোচা দিয়ে চিন্তা করেছেন যেটা যে ডেজার্ট হয়, জি, এটাই তো অনেক মানে দারুণ বিষয়, তাই না?
থ্যাংক ইউ।
অসাধারণ, মানে আমার সাইড থেকে 10 on 10 আমি দিচ্ছি আপনাকে।
আমি একটা কথা শুধু বলবো, অ্যাড করবো শুধু, আমার কাছে ঘি ভাত শব্দটা এত ভালো লেগেছে, আমাকে সেই ছোটবেলায় নিয়ে গেছে। আমার দাদি এটা খুব করতেন, ওই সময়টায় ঘি ভাতটা খুব পপুলার ছিল, পোলাও টোলাও চাইতো, আর এটা অনেক হেলদি। থ্যাংক ইউ। ঘি ভাত নামটা শুনে আমাকে একটা নস্টালজিয়ায় পেয়ে গেল।
আমরা এটা ভাতের চাল দিয়েই করেছি,
আমরা খাই, ভাতের চালে উপরে একটু ঘি দিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, এটা খুবই ভালো, হেলদি ঘি।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে, এই যাবেন।
কুকিংয়ের সময় আমাদের টিম ওয়ার্কটা তামান্নাপুর সাথে আমার ভালোই ছিল। সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা যেটা করেছি, আমরা দুজন একসাথে আগে ডিসাইড করেছি আমরা কি করব, এরপর একসাথে করে আমরা স্টোরে গিয়ে সবকিছু কালেক্ট করে আমরা দুইজন দুইটা রান্না করি, সবকিছু আমরা শেয়ার করেছি। আর আমি হচ্ছে যে মাচা দিয়ে হচ্ছে একটা ফিরনি করার চেষ্টা করেছি। তামান্নাপু যে থোর দিয়ে যে আইটেমটা করে কিমা দিয়ে যে ভুনা করি আমরা, সেটাও আমি ওনাকে হেল্প করে রাখি। তো দুইজনের একই সাথে মানে আমরা ভালোই কাজ করেছি আজকে।
দুইটা ডিশই খুবই মানে মজাদার, আমার বেশি ভালো লেগেছে। আমি নারকেলও পছন্দ করি, সো তুমি যেটা মিক্সড করেছো, সো এটা আমার ভালো লেগেছে।
টেস্ট সো গুড, মানে এভরি ফ্লেভার অফ ইট।
এবারে নওগাঁর প্রতিযোগী জুয়াইরিয়া, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসুন।
হ্যালো। হাই। আমার এখানে মেন কোর্সে আছে ভাপা মূলা, ইটস এ চাইনিজ ইন্সপায়ার্ড রেসিপি, অ্যান্ড তার সাথে আমি করেছি মূলার সেমাই।
জুয়াইরিয়া,
জি না,
খুব ভালো লেগেছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন ভালো, আইডিয়াটা নতুন, দুটো ডিশই একদম আলাদা। আর মূলার ফ্লেভার আমি পাচ্ছি না, আমার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে, গুড ট্রাই ছিল, থ্যাংক ইউ।
চাইনিজ ডিশটা ম্যাম আপনার জন্য স্পেশালি, আপনার কথা চিন্তা করে স্পেশালি চাইনিজটা আমি সিলেক্ট করছি, কারণ আপনি বলেছিলেন আপনার চাইনিজ থাই ফুডটা অনেক পছন্দ, বা আমিও চাইনিজ থাই ফুড খুব পছন্দ করবো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
যার কারণে আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে এবং দুইটা ডিশই খুবই মানে মজাদার। আমার বেশি ভালো লেগেছে, আমি নারকেলও পছন্দ করি, সো তুমি যেটা মিক্সড করেছো সো এটা আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
যেহেতু আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটা ছিল পারলে খাওয়াও, যেখানে ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস ছিল মূলা, মূলা অনেকেই লাইক করে না, আমাদের স্পেশালি আমাদের যে স্পেশাল জাজ, তার জন্যই আছে আজকের এই আয়োজন। সেখান থেকে বলা হয় যদি আপনার আজকের রেসিপি, তাহলে এটা আসলে পারলে খাওয়ার মতোই, মানে ফার্স্ট বাইট, সেকেন্ড বাইট, থার্ড বাইট আমার মতো। ভেরি নাইস, খুবই মজার।
জুয়ারিয়া, I don't think আমি এটা কখনো আগে ট্রাই করেছি এই ডিশটা। Frankly, I don't even know what this is, but whatever you made, it's amazing.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওয়াও,
It tastes so good, মানে every flavor of it. Dimta with mula, chicken blended with the lemon, ছেড়ে দিয়েছেন, sesame seed এর সাথে, everything. I think প্রতিটা flavor taste করা যায়. Addition of chili oil on top. I think this is a chef's kiss. Amazing. Amazing. Great job. Onek moja. Love the plating. Love the idea. Love the food. আরেকটা জিনিস আমি বলবো, আজকে of all the people, আপনার স্টেশন, আপনার কিচেন was the cleanest. ঠিক আছে? So good job on that. Costing ঠিক আছে.
ওয়াও,
Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ জুয়ারিয়া, ট্রিমেন্ডাস পারফরমেন্স। আপনার ফুড নিয়ে যাবেন।
আর রীতা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে একটা গ্রুমিং ক্লাসে বলেছিলেন যে ওনার চাইনিজ থাই এই টাইপের রেসিপি খুব পছন্দ, তখন মূলত তাহলে আমি ওইটাতেই যাই, সো ম্যাম খুশি হবে। তো দ্যাটস ওয়াই আমি চাইনিজটা চুজ করি, যে চাইনিজ ইন্সপায়ার্ড একটা রেসিপি ক্রিয়েট করব। সো এই রেসিপিটা মোটামুটি আমার ক্রিয়েশনে বলা চলে, আর কিছুটা ফ্লেভারস অ্যান্ড কিছু চাইনিজ ফ্লেভারের সাথে কিছুটা ম্যাচ করার ট্রাই করেছি আর কি। সো মন্তব্য ভালো পেয়েছি, অনেক ভালো লাগছে যে করতে পেরেছি আর কি, যতটুকু চিন্তা করেছি ততটুকু দিতেও পেরেছি, অ্যান্ড ওই হিসেবে কমেন্টও পেয়েছি।
Hay quá ta. Thật sự là kinh kinh ạ. Hay à, làm âm thầm thôi một bri ơi. What? Mét 15 con sinh ạ, chịu đây. Chịu rồi. Hên vậy. I want to hên like that. Jump squat. What brie? Vừa rồi tiếc sức mạnh. Ít rồi. Khu huấn luyện chưa ta? Quá giá. Asylum. Hay à, một ác quỷ Bri. Hay à, khó comeback luôn đấy. Equal, let's go. What? Who's that? Bri nào vậy? Hai bốn ba hay là 4 tiếng nữa à? 6 này. Nó có được mấy ta? Chẳng nhớ lắm. Thôi, đã sống dậy rồi à? Đã sống dậy nhanh thế nhỉ? Nó làm to vãi, nó còn hơn lửa cây, nó nó quỵ chết luôn. Nó còn không có giày giảm khống chế nữa. Giống mì cứ đi theo thằng Sầu Quên. Tôi đi theo thằng Sầu Quên, tôi ăn mạng dập nó sướng. Đấy rồi. Pop. Nắm to gì vậy? Không vậy. What Bri? What team doing? Nó giòn rồi bạn ấy. Có thằng mít nữa à? Chịu. Được bạn ơi. Nhanh thế, tự nhanh thế. Mất rồi, nhưng mà giết chúng nó vậy. Quay vào tới bạn ơi. Bạn cố sống sót đi. Quay vào tới bạn về, bạn ra rồng đi, regen ra rồng bạn đi. Rồng luôn à? Ra rồng luôn à? Ra rồng trước ha. Thằng này hút con xèo à? Có số các bạn. Chẳng thấy ai vậy? Đẹp what đẹp đi. Lấy cái trụ 2 đi. TV à? Thôi. Ở đó mình thiếu số quyền đánh gì á? Ồ, nó mua. Phải đợi số quyền bạn này. Chịu. Không số quyền thì chịu. Tốt mình như vô dụng vậy. Ui, nó vẫn cố giết rồi đấy. Ui. Triple kill rồi, dập kinh lắm rồi đấy. Wow, dập lắm rồi, máy dập rồi đấy. Pop 1 2 3 pop. Yes. Không chạy được, cái thằng ấy vẫn cố giết bạn ạ.